What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another RNG Recruit interview. This time we have got with us a very, very special 2026 quarterback. One of my favorites that I've been actually following for over a year now. The upside is just so evident. I mean, it's not just the future upside. It's what he's currently doing right now that's incredible as well for a 2026 quarterback. He's advanced in multiple ways. Technique, IQ. He can move. He can use his legs. He can throw from multiple arm angles with accuracy. He's just one of those new age style quarterbacks, and I'm excited to bring him on here right now and have him introduce himself.
How y'all doing? Dereon Coleman, class 26, quarterback. Play at Jones High School in Orlando.
Dereon, man, thanks for taking the time to jump on here and let fans get a little more familiar with you, man. I truly appreciate it.
Yes, sir, you know it.
So, what's your current height and weight right now?
I'm 6 foot 160.
Okay.
Rounded.
Have you had your hand measured?
Yeah, it's like a 9.5.
9.5. Okay. How long you been playing quarterback? How long has this been something that you've been doing in the sport of football?
I've been playing quarterback for about, I would say, 9 years.
Okay. So it's something that you know very well then. Yes.
Yeah.
So this off season, what was kind of the focus for you before the season started? What did you want to do to help your game kind of take it to a higher level? You know what I'm saying? What did you want to do to really work on?
What I want to do, I wanted to learn coverages more, put on weight, understand the game way more, stuff like that. So it could be easier to me.
Oh, go ahead.
So it could be easier for me to come to the game way quicker. So my reads can develop quicker. Everything just comes to me way faster than what it was.
Do you feel like that off-season work has been showing up this season? Because I've seen some of it on the film already. It looks like it's already showing up.
Yeah, I do. I really do.
You can feel it, huh? That's good. So, in your mind, what traits do you think it takes to make an elite quarterback, mentally and physically? Like what does it truly take to get a quarterback to that level?
It really takes a lot. You can't slack in nothing. Like school, can't slack in that. You gotta have that first, cause the team gonna follow in what you do. So you can't slack in that. On the field, you just gotta be a leader to everybody. Can't slack. That's really all it is.
I got you. In practice, do you have a favorite drill?
No, I don't.
No.
I don't.
So what would be the worst one then?
Team. I don't like going against team.
Yeah, I got you. If you had to describe your game to somebody who's never seen your film before, how would you describe your game to them, Dereon?
The way I would describe it, I could do everything.
Yes.
That's all I say. I can do everything.
You can use your legs. You can use your arm.
I can do everything.
Yep. I got you. So leadership at quarterback. You being 2026, it's important no matter what grade you are when you're playing quarterback for your team to have leadership. What kind of leadership do you show? Are you a guy who likes to do it by action, or are you vocal, or a little bit of both?
Me, I would say I'm a little bit of both. Sometimes when I'm not vocal, I do it by action. So, but I'm mostly about me. I'm action. That's why I've been working on the vocal part. Me and my coach been talking. I need to be more vocal.
Got you. So let's talk about some game week film study here. Early study when you're first starting to, look at film against your opponent for that week. What are some of the first things that you are looking for in that defense that you're lining up against?
What I look first in?
Yeah.
I look at what we can run against them. Like I'll look at their coverages, then I'll think about our beaters that we could run against. Then our run plays that can open up the pass plays. Stuff like that. And then I'll look in deeper stuff to like their player personnel, their players. Who's the best one? Who's the worst one? Who we could pick on? Stuff like that.
Gotcha. So, in your opinion, what makes Florida high school football so special? With all the athletes, all the talent. What truly makes high school football in Florida so special?
We got the best talent.
You think Florida's got the best talent, bar none in the world?
We have the best talent.
Yep. I mean, the
Nobody can play
argument
with
can be
us.
made. Yeah, no doubt
Nobody can
about
play with us.
it. I get guys from California. They rep their state, of course. Texas, Georgia, starting to like say that they're getting in the mix. But man, I gotta say myself too. I think it's Florida.
Florida. I know it is. Nobody can compete with us in any position.
So at Jones High School on a Friday night on a home game, what's the vibe like there, man? What's the crowd like?
Man, I can't even tell you that. Just know it's an atmosphere. You got to be ready to play in that.
Yeah, they get pretty loud.
Very loud. Like Penn State, all white out.
Okay, they show out like that, huh?
Yeah, they show out.
That's fantastic to have that kind of support in high school. You know what I'm saying? That's great. I'm glad to hear you got that. So, man, this recruiting process, I know you got a little bit of time still, but things are starting to pick up for you a little bit more, especially this season. Are you enjoying this recruiting process so far?
Yeah, a little. Yeah, a little.
Yeah.
No.
I know it can be a little hectic, especially during the season and stuff. When you got that focus, on your team and winning. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm just kind of curious, but what colleges have been showing you love?
Really, every college in the book.
It seems like it, man. Honestly, whenever I check in on you, it seems like every college is popping up now.
Every college in the book. Just, they're not pulling an offer right now. I just got to be patient. That's all it is.
I heard that Georgia's been showing you a little bit of love. They've been looking into you as well.
They have ever
Man,
since I think what 8th grade or 9th grade. I don't know, but yeah, Georgia. Yeah,
they need to pull that. They need to pull that offer there, bro. Honestly, they need to get that going there, man. As far as I'm concerned, Miami needed to too.
yeah, I think so too.
Have you stayed in touch with the staff at Miami at all lately?
Not lately. Nah, not lately.
Yeah. Who has it mostly been lately that you've been in contact with? Oh, I think we lost him for a sec. He might have got a phone call every once in a while. If he people using the phone, it gets bumped off there. Well, hold on just one quick sec. So Dereon, with you still having a couple years being a 2026 quarterback, when the time does come, what are some of the factors that are important to you when it comes time to choosing a college? With development, relationships with the staff. What's important for you, man?
A factor I'm looking in is a coach that could develop me to play on the next level and as a better man off the field.
Yeah.
And then teammate wise, like teammates that can take care of me, treat me like a little or big brother off the field.
Do you want to go to a school with an opportunity for early playing time?
Yes.
To earn
I
that
want to
role.
go. I want to go to a school that I know I can start as a freshman.
Okay. You want to come in there and earn that role, right?
Yes.
Who are some of your favorite players, and kind of tell me why they might be some of your favorite players? Why do you admire them?
In college,
College or NFL, either one.
I really don't have a favorite player in college, but in the league, I say Jameis Winston and Deshaun Watson.
What is it about those two that really, that you really like to watch?
Jameis Winston is a leader.
Yep.
You know, James Winston, he's always been that leader of the whole team, even if he's not playing. Then Deshaun Watson, he could just play. He could play. And I feel like my game is more like his. You know.
That makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, I can see that on your film. Honestly, it makes a whole lot of sense. How's things going so far for your, you and Jones right now for this season? How's things moving along?
Now everything's going good, I'll say.
Yeah.
You know, we're starting to pick back the season up. You know, we're starting to get our record better. We're starting to blow teams out. Nobody's seeing us no more. See, so
Who do you guys got up next?
we got Wakava.
Okay. So at this point in the interview, what I like to do with recruits, man, is I like to give them a chance to kind of shout out and show some love to people who've helped them out along the way. Parents, coaches, trainers, whoever you want to show some love to. Go ahead and show them some love.
Well, I like to show love to first my coach. He got me through it. You know, Coach Will. That's what I call him. So most people don't know about Coach Will, but some do. You know, got my parents. You know, they're the one that got me here.
Yep.
I got my cousin Brody. You know.
Yeah, Brody. Yeah.
All my family. Yeah, you know Brody. All my family members. My brother. Both of my brothers. My big brothers. You know, them boys. Yeah, they pushed me.
It seems like you got a good, nice, like tight circle of good people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
People who are really looking out for what's good for you. And then that's important, man. So go ahead and plug your social media accounts, man. Let everybody know how they can find you and where they can find you at.
You know, on Instagram, __ DC1 __ Twitter, Dereon Coleman QB, and that's it. You don't gotta worry about other ones.
I got you. Well, man, I just got one last question for you, man, and I'll let you get on with your night here. Question I ask everybody I bring on this show, coaches, recruits, players, everybody I brought on this show, man. Always the last question. Why do you love the game of football? What makes you want to go out there and perform at such a high level on a weekly basis?
You know, a coach at Miami told me, you really don't love football. You love what football brings you in life.
I feel you. Yeah.
No, you don't love football. You love what football is going to bring you. Like
Got you.
the big things, like the objects, the money, cars. That's what you love about it.
Everything that surrounds it,
Yeah.
Yeah. I got you. That's a good aspect to look at it. That's the first time I've had that answer to that. So that's a very good aspect and a good way to look at that, I think. Well, Dereon, man, I truly appreciate you taking the time to jump on here, and just let fans get a little bit more familiar with you. I didn't want to keep you too long tonight. I know it's getting late over there, but I definitely want to stay in touch with you since, you are being a 2026 player. I want to have you back on in the future and, so we can update fans about your development, your recruitment, and all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
All right, man. Well, you have yourself a good night, Dereon. And, dude, just thank you again for joining us for this interview. I truly appreciate it.
Well, yes, sir.
All right, guys, that was one of the top 2026 quarterbacks in the nation, in my opinion. I don't care, rankings aside, the upside is there. It's absolutely there. You talk about a playmaker. This is a playmaker. This is a clear and absolute playmaker with his legs and with his arm. And his arm is getting more and more dangerous. Some of the throws he makes and the accuracy he makes from the angles that he throws at, it's pretty shocking. Honestly, it's pretty shocking. But, man, thank you guys for joining us for another RNG recruit interview. We got another one coming up here soon, so be on the lookout. You guys have a great night. Check you soon.